How's it going, my brothers? This video is mostly for those of you guys that probably are not in the US and you have not seen this phone in person. Hopefully this video can help you to realize how thin is this phone. It's amazing how they manage to make such a thin, nice looking phone and still make it like super quick with a great performance. So we're looking at the Moto Z, and right here behind the Moto Z I have the LG G5. We have right here the Moto Z Force. We have the Galaxy S7 Edge, and we have the HTC 10. All of these phones, my friends, are probably the best phones that your money can buy so far in 2016, probably until the Note 7 comes out. Alright, so let's get to the point. Let's start comparing side-by-side phones. So we're going to start here with the HTC and take a look at that. Take a look at how thin the Moto Z is next to the HTC 10. The HTC 10, it's not a thick phone, but it's not thin either. Take a look at the bottom. You guys can tell right there how thin it is, the Moto Z, comparing to the HTC. And we're gonna take a look at the top two. There's a huge difference right there, and here's this side. All right, let's go ahead and move on. And now let's compare it with the S7 Edge, and take a look at that with the S7 Edge. Now the S7 Edge, I will say it's a deceiving phone. I hope I said that right. Because of the edge corners, it kind of gives you the feeling or the appearance that it's a really thin phone. It's not thick, but it's not thin. I believe it's like a 7.2 or 7.3 millimeters. Compared to the Moto Z, it's only 5.2 or 5.3 millimeters. So take a look at the bottom part right there. There's a huge difference. Look at the sides. The top of the phone, huge difference right there. As well as this side right here. Huge difference. Alright, so that was the S7 Edge. Here's the LG G5. We're gonna leave the Moto Force for the end. Here's the LG G5. As you guys can see, the Motorola, it's a little bit taller. And here it is next to the Motorola. The LG looks really thick. Pretty much any phone that you put next to this Motorola, it's gonna look really thick. There's a bottom part. Take a look at this part right there, and the top part. Huge difference. Really thin phone. And take a look at it from the sides. All right, now let's take a look at the Moto Force. The Moto Force, it's essentially the same phone except for the thickness, for the battery size, and for the camera. The rear camera offers a 21 megapixel versus 13 on the Moto Z. The battery on the Moto Force, it's 3500 milliamp versus 2800 or 2600, I'm sorry, on the Motorola Z. And also the thickness, I believe it's like a 7.3 millimeters thick versus 5.2 or 5.3, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Let's put them like this. Check that out. The Force, it's almost twice the thickness than the Motorola Moto Z. And take a look at the top right there. Huge difference. Take a look at the bottom part. And take a look from here. So yeah, my friends out there, you have it. I mean, like I say, I really wanted to highlight how thin this phone is. But not only thin, it's so amazing battery life. For a 2600 milliamp battery, I've been getting either in high performance or power saving mode 4 hours and 15-20 minutes every time. Every time, pretty much heavy usage. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm reaching for sure 4 hours screen time on, which is really amazing considering the thickness of this amazing phone. It's extremely fast, super fast. So hopefully this video helps for those of you guys that have not been able or don't have the opportunity to see this phone in person yet in your country. Right now it's only available here in the US. You are curious about how thin this phone is. Hopefully this video helped, my friends. On to the next one. Over and out. We'll see you later. Give me your thoughts or your comments. Peace out, friends.